Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So what I have here is a couple, and this is indicating a very intense connection between you and someone else. Before I go any further, please know that these energies can be vice versa, okay? So you will know who's who or which way this goes. This king here and this emperor, they are the same person. And this is who this energy belongs to. Because this emperor, he is, he needs to regain control of his kingdom. So he wants something, there was a situation that, which was his world, right, that spun out of control and perhaps overturned, you know. He lost control of his emotions is what happened. He got very, very frustrated with his queen because he didn't think that they were wanting the same things, or that she was offering him what he wanted, you know, because they're on different floors here. And so he got frustrated because he didn't think he was going to get what he wanted, and that there was going to be a tower. He felt like he was going to be pushed out at some point, possibly. He felt that she was hiding something from her, but he was way too emotional. He was not grounded when he made that perception. It was emotions that were clouding his view, his judgment, because Temperance, both her feet were in the water. Look at this. He lost control of his emotions. And he became very frustrated because he didn't think he would get what he wanted, or that maybe she was not telling him what he wanted to hear, you know. But, and I mean, there could have been jealousy here also. Whatever was happening here, he withdrew. I feel like he withdrew because he thought that tower was going to come. He didn't think he was going to get what he wanted. He withdrew, and but this, see, his world was shattered. He became very cold because his world, which was her, got shattered, or his vision of his world with her got shattered. He didn't open up about how he truly feels about her either, because to do so gives her power over him to hurt him, and he loves her. No matter what happened here, and he's keeping that a secret, he loves her. She is his queen. And he dreams of her, even though there's all of that emotion that's standing between them, a lot of rocky, rough water that's between them. He still sees her as that pot at the end of the rainbow, you know. Let's remember that he obviously, by the story, has created this situation. He has created it because of his fears of commitment, because of all of these swords, all of these experiences that he had that are still bleeding. He's never healed them. And this could go all the way back with the Ten of Wisdom, can go all the way back to childhood. It could have to do with family. And he may have to look all the way back there or go all the way back there to find the initial sword that that shaped his thoughts, the way he thinks, the way he feels. He's currently standing, looking back at this situation and at the adjustments that need to be made because, and I'll tell you why, because he wants her back. Because he loves her. And because I feel like he admits to himself why he may have overreacted the way he did, because he's kind of questioning this whole situation, the story, so to speak. I feel like even if he admits to himself that he may have made a mistake, that he may have misunderstood or was not seeing the situation correctly, that he could have made a mistake. He wasn't seeing it correctly because of the emotion that stood in the way and the swords. The swords were creating the emotion and keeping both of Temperance feet in the water. He knows that. But admitting it to somebody else is different. He loves this person. And to tell this person, or I should say, but to tell this person that I love you, with all my heart, I would do anything for you. To put that information in her hands gives her power over him. You see, in his mind, because he's been burned before, he's done that before, and look what happened. So he's really afraid to do that again. So he has trust issues, and they come from some very painful experiences in his past, or a painful past. And it could be up until now, because now I feel it's time for this to end, this way of thinking. But I mean, up to now, it's been a pattern. And it is a pattern that needs to be broken now. And there's only one way to do that. And that means they have to do the one thing that they've been avoiding to do, and turn around and face them. And that's what this king is doing. That's what he has to do in order to restore the order in his world. Or with his world, because she is his world. He has issues with jealousy. See, the choices, there was a hidden emotional issue. This card is telling me this information specifically. There was a hidden emotional issue having to do with a choice that this knight made in the past that caused the tower. And if they don't deal with that hidden emotional issue, the tower is going to happen again. So they need to go back and deal with it, because this tower hasn't happened. And so this is about a decision for the future. This is about this person finally realizing that if they want something to change in their life, then they need to get up and take the action to make the change. And they have everything they need to do that. They must go back and look at the wound. They need to get rid of the emotional baggage that they're carrying on their back. They need to look at that wound. The wrong choice would be to carry that baggage forward. They need to go back and look at it, and I feel like this is what they're going to do. There's some very deep feelings having to do with those swords that person is carrying, that has been affecting them for a long time, over and over. But there's one initial wound, it's the sword right here, that they need to go look at. So this person, they really want this opportunity. You see with her here, she's holding this apple, you know. This is love and temptation and attraction, romance. There's some very intense energy here on this card. And he's looking at that apple. And he's looking at everything that happened between them in the past. And he's very, very tempted to give in, because he really wants her. So this is about giving in to this temptation. But before giving in to that temptation, he needs to figure out what happened here with these, what led up to that eruption, and to go back and look at those swords. Because he loves her so much, and because she has that power to be able to hurt him like other people have hurt him, and he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that no more. But he loves her and he wants her. Okay. So he's struggling. He's struggling with that. And you see, that's a new opportunity. He wants to reach for it. That's what he's struggling with. It has not yet arrived. And look, he's trying to look away from it. You got to see how the cards are laid out. You just have to. Okay, so there's the ace that the heart really wants this, but she's turning away from it. She holds it still, but she turns away from it, trying to resist it, resisting the temptation. But she really, really wants to reach for it. Look at that. Oh my God, these cards are just amazing. They tell such a story, I'm telling you. And so she's looking to this decision. She's trying to resist it, because if I put my heart in she or he, whoever it is, because if I put my heart in this person's hand, they got the power to break it. That's what the problem is. So what made them believe that? What made them feel that way? What made them be so afraid of love? That's what they need to find. And it is behind them. It is behind the curtain. It is what is causing them to choose specific things. And that's where the action needs to be taken. It's what needs to be looked at. And so we have the devil and the high priestess. The devil is reversed. And it's what you need to do. You need to release the devil, you or them, whoever this person is, whoever this energy belongs to. It's time to break that pattern. To break the pattern, you must face the fear. So you must follow the common thread back to the original source and deal with the source. And I bet, because this has been going on for a very long time with that 10 of coins here, I'll bet that when you find it, it will not be as fearful as it was at the time. And it will free you. And it will explain why all the other swords happened, why all of the other swords piled up on top, you know. And so you need to release the fears that have been haunting you and have been behind all of the decisions you've been making. Don't let them have the control anymore. Take back your power. That's what the Emperor is doing. And release yourself by facing these ghosts. And maybe this is this revelation that is coming. One moment, please. I'll be right back. Yeah, so maybe that's this revelation that is coming that he doesn't see coming. We have a marker, and the marker is trust. And so it asks, do you have issues with faith? Do you have expectations of betrayal? Of course, we know he does. I mean, the answer to both of those questions is yes, yes, you know. Do you trust in a universe, the unknown, the divine? No, because I'm too afraid to, right? Do you insist on mapping every little detail of your life? Yes, because I feel I need to be in control at all times. That way I don't get hurt. This marker reminds you that trust is required to move forward on your path. Belief and trust in a higher power is about having faith that the outcome will be what it should be, no matter what it is, or no matter what is. At this time, you're being asked to trust in the divine, in your angels, and in the knowledge that there's a divine plan for all. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.